Hi everybody and welcome back to Nellie and Ruth Designs. Oh, I need to take a break and I thought I would work on this video. Today is Monday. What is today? August 26th. It is August 26th. This is the last week and then we go into Labor Day and then this little doodle goes right in the back and we move into September. Can you believe it? I can't. I'm just dumbfounded. I don't know where the time has gone. But when I get into this, I'll tell you everything that I've been doing today. And oh, I'm roasting. I just popped a seltzer because I need something to drink. We're getting a thunderstorm here. It just started raining. So I still want to go on my elliptical because I've got some anime I have to catch up on, and I like to watch at least 3 episodes. I have to watch that when I'm on my elliptical because obviously it's in, I don't know if you consider it closed caption or what, but I have to read it because it's all in Japanese. And I have, oh, I'll tell you what I have torn apart downstairs. So this is, if you're not familiar with this color cube glue book, this is the card that I picked this week. It's card 214. I believe it's volume 1. And I know it looks kind of Christmassy, but I picked this because if you watch Denise Love, she has a fantastic watercolor channel. And Denise just picked number 214. And she said that she liked this card because it was a lot of, I think she said, weirdo colors. I love Denise. She's got, you think my laugh is infectious? She's got the best laugh. And when she does something that she really, you know, is tickled by, oh, she really has a robust giggle and laugh. So if you don't watch Denise, go over and check her channel out. She's fabulous. But she used this in her watercolor. And so I thought, well, I'm going to try to use it in my paper this week. And I know it does look rather Christmassy, but we're not doing a Christmas theme. If anything, I should be doing a Halloween theme. But I'm picked these colors because Denise picked this card, and she put me up to the challenge. So yeah, if you're new to my channel, this is a glue book. And once a week, I do these color cube card challenges. And I use paper instead of watercolor. And these are a few of my pages that I've done. And I seem to be getting a good response, so I'm going to continue on with this. This was the last one that I did. And everybody liked this, so thank you. So yeah, if you're new, I would love to have you hang around and see what I come up with, what my channel is all about. And for my returning subscribers and my new subscribers that have signed up, thank you. And to the new ones, welcome. I'm so glad you're part of my little family here. And I want to send a special shout out to all my patrons over on my Patreon channel. You can become a member over there if you'd like. You could check that out. So I think this is going to be fun. I'm really excited about the colors in this. And you'll notice that I did a white background, but this is going to be covered up. And when I was looking through my, I'll show you what I picked first, okay? When I was looking through this card, this week is Hunter Green, Apple Green, Pistachio, Platinum, and Crimson, okay? And that's it. Those are the colors. Fun colors. So the first thing I did was I picked these postage stamps because, as you can see, this one here pretty much matches here. Doctor's Mayo. All right, that one. This one here, the Marquette Explorer. This pretty much matches that. I thought that was fun. And then we have our red. We have the Carolina Charter, 1663 to 1963. And then I said, well, we can't just use, oh, I have this one too, which I think is really cool. This is a Vietnam stamp. Looks like a wolf. I picked that one as well. Then what I did was I'm like, well, I can't just use stamps. So I went on to Digital Collage Club. I joined this. I don't know if I did a lifetime membership or whatever, and I'm not a fan of it. But I did find some flowers on here when I first signed up. I'll have to go back and see if I'm still a member. And I had downloaded these here, and I thought these would go really well with the card, especially this one, the red and the green. And I even like this one here, although I don't really want to bring any blue into it, so I might take that out if I use this. But I also thought that these flowers here somewhat blended in with the platinum. But I was like, we'll see. But I am going to use this one here. So we're going to get this one cut out. Okay, so that will join the group. Then I said, well, I've got to have something to spice this up because this is going to be really boring. So I went to my book of my pinup girls, and I found her. And I just think she is the cutest little thing. And I like the Flirt sign, Flirt, a fresh magazine, and then I like her. So I'm going to be cutting her out, and she will be solo in here. I'll be cutting this out. Then I said, well, I really don't have any of this platinum. And I was looking at this, and it's just a nice background. Looks like kind of snowy. Has a little bit more blue in it. Then I remembered I have 4 wonderful wallpaper books in the back. And gravure is the print on this. And it doesn't give a color. So this is back from 2016, and I found this. Look at this, how well. I think that goes really, really well. So this is going to be my background. And after looking at the wallpaper books, I said, oh, I've got to do something with them. I thought I would do some 12 by 12 scrapbook pages and have fun with the wallpaper and cutting out some of the designs and making my own 12 by 12 scrapbook paper. So I'll be doing that down the road. So then I picked that, and I thought, well, this will be just fantastic because there's the background for that. And then the next thing I did, I says, well, I want some other little pieces. So I pulled that. I pulled a butterfly. I pulled this butterfly because I think that's a pretty good match there. So I pulled that, and then I pulled some more little red little Bobby Doobies there. Then I said, well, maybe I could combine, because I haven't done a bird collage yet, and maybe I could combine my bird collage because I'm so far behind. I'm really caught up outdoors, you know, with limbing up trees, and Lou was here mowing this afternoon, and I had to go out and help him. We had a lot of down branches, so I was helping him pick those up before the thunderstorm so he could mow. But I thought, well, you know what? I'm just going to combine my bird collage. So I'm going to use these 2 beauties right here. Because like I said, I'm really far behind. And I think it was Christine over at I Tear Paper. Hi, Christine. I know you're watching this at some point. I think it was you, right? That combined your bird collage and a crossword puzzle collage, which I thought was just brilliant. So I am running on your idea, and I am combining my bird collage with my color cube. I'm going to take this one as well because I think this is a really cool image of a bird. We can do something with that little bird. And they have the colors. I like this one too, but I don't want to go, really don't want to, I guess I wouldn't mind incorporating some red. I don't know, I'll see. I will, so I'm going to set that one aside. Then I thought I could make things really interesting, and I could use one of these gals as a backdrop. I like the eyes on her because if I put her with her, it's like, really? Really? You're sitting in a box? Really? So I just thought the look on her face was priceless. And then, but then I saw this one and I thought she could be looking and going, that's an interesting pose. I'll have to think about that. She's got a great look on her face. So I thought I would try to incorporate these two. So I'm going to do, I think the first thing I'm going to do is just to make it easy is I'm going to get this down. And I had to put, you'll see why I had to put the white down. This was an odd piece in the wallpaper book, and I knew it wasn't going to cover the entire paper, and I didn't want so much pink showing. And I could even, I'll get it centered. So I am going to use, I'm going to use my tape runner on this. And then if I have anything left over, what I mean left over is along the top here, I'll just add some glue. Because I can never, when I do this, I can never really do it in a straight line and I end up going over. So today, let me tell you about my day today. I got up this morning. Actually, the garbage truck woke me up at 5:30 with we have a 4-yard dumpster at our house. Don't ask me why we have so much garbage, but we do because periodically I clean out my cellar and I throw, yesterday I threw a cabinet away that I built back in 1985 when my husband and I had our basement apartment. And it was a really cute cupboard. It held our cereal, and it's kind of like a makeshift Hoosier or like a sideboard. Well, that had been hanging around for years and years and years, and we just had junk in it. And I took it out. It's been hanging out in our carriage house. And it was just literally filled with old fluid, motor oil, and just junk. So I told my husband, I said, come on, we're going to dismantle it. And when I say we're going to dismantle it, it always ends up being me. Because my poor husband, he can't bend over really well because of his hip and his back and his, his injuries. So I ended up doing all the work, and he threw it in the back of my mule as I dismantled it yesterday. Where was I going with this? Why did I tell you about that? Yesterday. Oh, this morning, the garbage truck woke me up. So that was at 5:30, and then I heard my husband come in, and he grabbed Daisy to go outside. So Daisy left the bedroom, and I'm like, oh, hey, I might as well just get up. I got a lot to do today. So we were out on the back porch by 6 o'clock. At least I was. He was already out there, and he got up, made my coffee, and then I think it was like 8. My son took off for work at 7:45, and I thought, yep, my day has got to start. And I know what's going to happen. I'm going to cut here, and I'm not going to be able to talk. So I said to myself, Barbie, you're going to get a lot done today. I had to strip all the beds to wash the sheets, so that today was bed day. And I just got done. What time is it now? I don't even know what time it is. 2 o'clock? I think it's 2 o'clock. 2:20. I think I sat down here at 2:15 or whatever. And so while the, the first load of laundry was going, I have 3 beds that I have to strip and take care of. I said, I'm going to go down cellar, and I've got these 2 really cute little pumpkins because it's been cool here. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to just bring the pumpkins up. Just those 2 little tiny pumpkins. They're like ceramic. I'm going to just stick them. I have a 3-tier rounder thing on my kitchen island. I've got little I have little dishes of candy on there, hard candy and such. A candle and stuff. So I thought, well, it's been cool. I'm going to, I'll just put a few decorations out. Just those 2 pumpkins. And then so I said, well, there was a fun little, it's got white, it's like you can make it it's a strand. You can make it into a wreath or whatever. And it's chocolate brown, and it's got all these little white, they look like white berries. I said, well, I'll bring that up, and I can put that, I can make a centerpiece in the middle of my dining room table. Well, one thing led to another. I decided that it would probably be a good thing if I, hold on, I have to find my thing that I cut on. Yeah. Here it is. I said it'll probably be a good thing if I, dust. I want to put this and that up on top of I have it's an Adirondack style. It's all, of course, it's all wood, you ninny. An Adirondack style like a china cabinet, but I have a lot of fun just Adirondack stuff in there. Dishes and vintage glasses and things like that. So on the very top, I'm like, well, let me dust that, and I can start to get it ready for fall. Oh, good Lordy. I got up there. So then that's when I hear Lou out in the back starting to mow, and I have a really nice step stool that I use in the house. It's kind of like a retro one. It's really funky. And I shouldn't say retro. I'd say a mid-century modern style. So I get up there. I'm like, oh, Lordy. I'm like, when is the last time I dusted up here? And I think I answered my own question. It was Christmas when I took down all of my decorations. Yeah. So then I look up. We have a lot of wood in our house. Decorative wood and moldings and things like that. And I thought, oh my gosh, look at the dust. So then I found myself walking out to the carriage house to get my 8-foot ladder, 10-foot ladder. And I'm like, ugh. So thank goodness my son was home. He hadn't left. He came home for lunch. He hadn't gone back yet. And Daisy was out with me. This is my son's thinking. God love him. We're trotting in. I'm bringing the ladder up all by myself. I'm like, oh, good. Patrick hasn't left yet. He can help me with this ladder. So the first thing he said to me is, why do you have Daisy out in the heat? It's so humid. He goes, I'm going to let her in. I'm like, no, you're not. I said, you're going to help your old mother first. Just see me wrestling with his ladder. So he just kind of chuckled. He says, Daisy can come in when we're ready to come in with this ladder. So he helped me bring the ladder in, which was a good thing. And I have been up and down, up and down, up and down on that ladder because I've been doing all high work today, dusting. And I thought, oh my goodness, I want to get in that gym and get on that elliptical. And I said, I want to, I don't know why, but on my own makeshift stair stepper with that ladder. But I said, I can do that when my video is uploading. But I wanted to get this video made because I've missed y'all. Again, I feel like I've been gone forever, but I think I feel like I've been gone from you all a long time when I'm not in here on a regular basis. I think I'm still posting, you know, or uploading videos on a regular basis, but I'm not in here every day like I normally am. I'd love to be, but I've got to get, you know, my mother always said, you know, when the spirit moves you, you better go. So obviously the spirit moved me to get my butt in gear and get this high work done today. Which will be a good thing because then I won't have to do it, you know, really before Christmas. You know, I will because I'll have my regular ladder. Oops, I'll have my regular ladder back out to put stuff up on the high part, but I won't need the big 8-foot ladder for high work, the moldings and stuff. And today I had to laugh. I made arrangements. You know, when we had our carriage house done, you know, it was a building that sat for 20 years because we didn't have the expendable income to finish it off and then just have it sit there. You know, I didn't want to rent it out. My boys were still living at home. And it's like, yeah, you think you're going to go out there and live for free. You're crazy. So it wasn't until my son got married and he asked if they could live out there. And I said, yes, you can rent out there. You can't just live out there. You can rent. So when we had it, when Kenny came and worked on that, never had the windows done. And especially the outside of the windows, they're pretty dirty. So I finally called a window washing company. And, you know, when Donna said to me, or no, Angela, Donna was the water person I had to talk to today. When Angela first asked me, she goes, is this just outside or would you like the insides done too? I said, nah, I'm going to, you know, old cheapo here. I can do the insides. I said, I just need somebody to do the outsides because the carriage house, it's a 2-story carriage house. And I'm not going to rent anything or try to wash them. So today, I said to my husband the other day, I go, who the heck am I kidding? I said, I'm not going to wash the inside of their windows. This is where the kids live. I'm not going to do that. I said, I know they're not going to do it. And if they do it, they're not going to do it right. I'm not going to like I'm going to go up there and I'm going to see all these streak marks. So I called Angela back today, and she's like, "Hey, Barbie." I'm like, "Hey." I go, "There's a little change on the upcoming service you're going to perform." She goes, "Oh." I said, "Yeah." I go, "Who am I kidding?" I go, "You had asked." I go, "What's it going to be to wash the inside of the windows?" And she just kind of chuckled. And I said, "Yeah." I said, "I got enough to do." I said, "Let alone being, housemaid for my daughter-in-law." I said, "Are you going to charge me double because of what you're doing?" I figured what they're going to charge on the outside, they're going to charge the same for the inside. And she says, "No." She goes, "It's only $78 more." I said, "Sign me up." I said, I am not doing those windows." And she just kind of chuckled. And she said, she goes, this is the owner. She goes, "I don't even do my own windows at my house." I said, "No." She goes, "No." She goes, "But I did this year." She says, "Because my son graduated and I didn't want everybody coming to my house for the party and looking at my windows and talking about how bad they looked." So she said, this was the first year that I did my windows. I said, "Yeah, mine are Adirondack chic." I said, "They're sprinkled with pollen dust from June and dog noses and fingerprints." And I said, "I'll have you do one section of my house next year." I said, "I can't have you do the whole thing." I says, "Because I'd break the bank." But I said, "I could have you do one section, and then the following year I could have you do another section." I don't mind doing windows, but now what happens is my neck and my shoulder blades kill me. My body just can't take it. I'm getting old. Getting old. Now the sun's out. So much for that storm. So that's what I have been doing today. And I've started the second book of The Housemaid, The Housemaid's Secret. And that is really good too. So I've been enjoying that. See what's going to happen with her this time. This time, there's the people that she's working for. She's in New York City, in Manhattan. She lives in the South Bronx. She said, Millie says she always feels like somebody's watching her. This is no spoilers, so if you want to read it, go ahead. But she said she always feels like somebody's watching her. And she goes into Manhattan to work for this husband and wife. But she has yet to see the wife. And the husband told her, she stays in her bedroom. Do not go up there. The wife is actually in the guest room. And I'll tell you, there's some funky stuff going on in that bedroom when her husband is away at work and Millie's there. And yeah, it's just crazy. Okay, so we have that. Almost looks like a shuttlecock, doesn't it? From a badminton. So we have that. We have this here. We have the birds, which I'm going to cut these out. So I hope you are all doing really well. I hope you're being industrious. I hope that I know a lot of people that are heading off to Maine right now. I'm so jealous. This is the first year Did we go? We went last year. This is the first year in a long time we haven't been. But my son gone. Hubby can't leave the business. There's just too much to do. Oh, and then yesterday, my son Patrick and I, because he takes photos for our marketing and advertising. Yesterday, it was a beautiful day, and there's a local health center that was just built, and they use our stone. So my husband had asked him, he goes, when are you going to go shoot that health center? And of course, my son's like, oh. I said, Patrick, just pull up your big boy pants. Your father's asked you a couple times. I said, you know what? Because this was Sunday, yesterday. I said, you know what? He had to make a video. I wanted to make this video yesterday. I said, pull up your big boy pants, suck it up there, Buttercup, and let's go. We'll go for a joyride. He wanted to take my car. He wanted to take my Mustang. I says, come on, we'll go. You can do a photo shoot of my car, because he's really good at photographing cars. He does that when he goes to car shows. And I said, we'll hang out together. It was a beautiful day. So we did that. And it was nice. It was nice time. I got to see the building. It was right next to my eye doctor. So we did that, and it was a nice day. So this is why I haven't been in my craft room either. A little too much going on the outside, but I was happy that I was able to get my last video done, and I was able to have my patrons over on Patreon have early access to it. I haven't been able to do that in a long time. Usually, recently I'll make a video and I get it posted, but I was kind of ahead of the game. And that's one of the benefits over on Patreon, is you get to see my videos before anybody else does on YouTube. As long as I can get them up. All right, so let's see here. Let's have a play. Let's see what we've got. Everything's cut out. So we've got her. I have no idea what I'm going to do here. I just thought. Let's see what we got going on here. I thought we'd give it a little play. Let's see, what are we going to do? We got the birds. We have the birds. Although that might be kind of fun, wouldn't it? Although I like her expression. And this one too. Like, really? Really? I like the way she's got her head. I'd love to cover their eyes because they're children. But I also just like the look on their face. Like, really? Look at that. What does she think she's doing? Ha! And this one is like, oh, for heaven's sakes. Like, mother, what the heck are you doing? I don't want her on the seam. Because if I have her on the seam, all right, this is where we have to play. I still like her because she's like, really? She's so disgusted. Maybe something like that. I've got these stamps. A lot of times I will have a plan. I'll play around with it before I have all of you join in. But this time I didn't. I didn't. Let's see. Let me see. I may have to excuse myself and figure this out. I may have to excuse-moi. I'd like to use all of these in some sort and build some sort of collage, but I'd like more flowers on there too. Where's this? I do have this one that I thought was pretty. Let me get this one cut out. I don't want to cut this one out in front of you because this is going to be a little more time consuming. Let me cut this one. I have this one, and then we will go from there. All right, so I have this all cut out. And I think I'm good to go. So what I'm going to do is I don't know if I'm going to use this one. Okay, I have this set aside. This one I'm definitely going to use, and I'm going to get her settled, or get this settled where I want it. Because I have a feeling I'm going to have to put this in the middle. This is going to be like the breaking point here. Now I could bring this down. I think maybe I'll just do it like this. Like this. I don't want this really a lot up in her face there. I want her hand in front. Or no, I guess I want the leaf. I want this leaf over her hand, like that, okay? So I'm going to get this set here. And I am using my art glitter glue because I know where I want this, and I want this to stick good. So if I have to move it, it's all kind of one piece here. Just a little bit here on her hand. Okay, so we have that there, all right? So that is good to go. And I'm wondering if I should just, I think I should just tack her down a little bit too. And I think what I'm going to do, I do not want to use glue on her because it will make her crinkle and wrinkle. I can just use a little dab here and a little dab there. So I want to get her down. I'll tape her down. Get her over here, like right about here. Whoops. Get her just like that, okay? And I'm going to glue this little piece down here. All right. I didn't want to lose that little tie there, that little, whatever you call it, a little ribbon or whatever it is hanging out there. Okay. All right. And I'm going to glue her hand down because I don't want that to I don't want to lose her fingers. Okay. All right, so we have that down. Now we can build around her. Now I thought maybe I might cut this girl out. I don't know. I don't know if I should cut out around her or leave her like this. I may cut around her. I'm just wondering though, maybe I won't. I don't want to lose the highlights or whatever around her hair there. So I think she'll be fine like that. I'm going to put a little dab right around here just to hold her in place. Okay, now I did cut out this Flirt, and I thought this might be kind of fun to put this up in this corner here, because she is from the Flirt magazine. And I do want to use this stamp here, so I'm just cutting this down. And I don't know if I want to put it like that. And I can play around with this after. Flirt. And I could put something in, little something in there, maybe something like that. And then down here, what I want to do is I want to run with these stamps, but I think I'm only going to do, maybe I could incorporate something, one of those up there. I don't want any pink to show, so I might move that up here like that. And then I have these green. I could put the green stamps there. I could also take, this one out maybe. Possibly. Maybe I won't put those. Maybe I'll just put the Flirt up there, and then I can build down here. That might be kind of fun. I'm going to take this out here. This one here. Move that over a little bit. If I have a couple, I want to add those butterflies over here. So and I want to add these birds. The birds. I could always add the butterfly like that. I'd like to add these down here because that's all the green and the combos. Could put that like that. And I could add, help with maybe if I should just get these stuck down. That. And maybe something like this. Then I could add that butterfly there. Okay. And then I have another, where's my other butterfly? I had another butterfly here that I wanted to add. Oh, right here. I could add that one like that. All right. I like that because I like that cluster. Maybe if I even bring that up a little bit more, I'm going to do that. I know these are getting buried down here, and I do like these colors, so I got to figure this out. This I know I'm going to leave like this, so let's just get this glued down here, okay? Because nothing's going to be tucked under her, and I want her in place. Nothing's going to be tucked under here. I say that now. We will put that there. Okay. Let's get her down a little bit more. All right, and then we've got, oh, Daisy, stop. I'm going to put them like that. A lot of times I do go back and I add a little bit more glue after I get done filming with you, but I don't think I need to just work on all the... I'm going to put this on the bottom. I don't want to bury... Oh, Daisy, stop it. She's been inside all day, and we've had the rain. Well, I did take her out a little bit. But boy, she is one demanding little girl. I have her outside now because the rain stopped. It's beautiful and sunny, and she wants to come back in. Okay, we're gonna put that there, those stamps there, okay? Oh, silly girl. All right, okay, now I can put that. I like all this red. I love red. We will put them like this. We're going to put this one here. We're going to put this one here. And then we are going to put this butterfly here. And again, I'm not going to glue the whole wings down. I like to leave the wings a little bit just so I can Leave them up just a little bit. Okay, I'm going to put that one there. And I'm going to put maybe not that one down there. All right, so now let's go up here. I want to add these birds. So I'm thinking I could add the birds right on the top of this right here. And then they will be coming down her arm and they will be around her, that little flower. So I'm going to put them there. I had no idea where I was going to get my items this week, all my little ephemera for this, and it seemed to work out pretty good. Move them just a little bit. We're going to put them just like that and across her hat. A little thing here. Okay. Okay. All right, I like that. I like that. And then I want to go up here. I want to finish this up here. I feel like this flirt needs something more around it than just that green. I could put the butterfly there. That would play off of her. And I guess I'm not going to be using this stamp here. I don't think I need it. I think if I just put the flirt here, but I'm almost tempted to put a little border around that. But I guess I don't have to do that either. I'm just going to put it like that. I'm going to put it right there. And then we're going to get her leg, her little shoe glued down. And her little bow here, her ribbon from her shoe. Cute shoes. Really cute shoes. There. And then I'm going to add I should put it like that. I think I'm gonna excuse me. I'm gonna put it like that. I do like this red. I love my red. I think I'm going to add that stamp. I think this is just looks wonky with it just there hanging out. We could say she's part of the Carolina Charter. And this one I'm going to glue right down straight away. And we're going to tilt that like that. And I didn't use this. I'd love to use this little guy. I don't know what I'm doing with my tweezers. I don't think I'm going to use him. I'm not going to use him. I will save him for another day. So that is it, my friends. That is this week's Color Cube collage and bird collage. I'm kind of cheating. And now I don't feel so far behind with either one. I got them both. I combined them. Thanks, Christine, for giving me that idea. So here are my colors. Oh, I really like this. So we have the platinum, which is the background here. And then we have the crimson, the pistachio, which is in the bird's tail here. And I think right here we've got the apple green and the hunter green. So I think here's some more platinum right here with the butterfly. So I think we got it all this week. I think it's another good week with the Color Cube collage. So if you haven't tried these yet, you don't have to necessarily go out and buy a Color Cube collage. You could take, you know, something like this. You could just take an image and grab these colors here. You've got like pink here, you've got white, you've got the greens, you've got the browns, the different shades of browns. You could do something like that, but I really, really enjoy using these Color Cube collages. So this is card number 214. I will put that in the description. And I hope y'all like this. I would love to have you leave me a comment. And I want everybody to have a really great day, and I will see you in my next video. All right, everybody. Bye-bye.